Want to apologize for the wait there. The executive session went a little long, and, so sorry about that. But we'll get started. It's past time for the Tennessee County Board of Commissioners, a regular session for November of the 7th to start. Call this meeting to order. If you would stand.
Father in heaven, we are grateful for your grace. Pray, Lord, that you would be with the ones that are sick in our county. Pray that you would be with the ones that has lost loved ones. Pray that you would be with them, Lord. Comfort them. Pray that you would be with our children. Be with the homes from which they come from. Thank you so much for loving us. Pray that you would be with us now as we conduct the business of this county. In your name we pray.
Let's say.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How did you call it, please? Here. Here.
Karen Ashford. Chris Singleton.
Here.
Curtis George.
Here.
Eddie Mears.
Here.
Brent Brandon.
Here.
Randy Gannon.
Here.
Crystal Alexander. Here. Tony Burnett.
Here. Number 5, approved change agenda. I have nothing to add.
Nothing to change. I make a motion, we approve the agenda as written.
Second.
Got a motion to approve and second. Any discussion? All in favor, aye? All opposed? Number 6, consent agenda, approve meeting minutes, approve notaries. The notaries are Michelle B. Anderson, Pamela D. Cunningham, Eve Moore, Jacob Nave, April Alyssa, and Wendy Sapp.
To approve the meeting minutes and approve the notice.
Second.
Got a motion to approve both and second. Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Takes us to number 7, public comment period concerning agenda items. We'll start over here. Anybody got anything? Nobody here in the middle? Nobody. All right, we'll close the public comment period. Number 8, old business, table items, and we don't have any. Brings us number 9. Approve resolution number 2024-14 for setting a date for cessation of wheel tax collection.
It's paid off.
Do I have a motion first and then we'll debate?
Yes, I have a motion to approve resolution 2024-14.
Second.
Got a motion second. Any debate? No debate.
This is just for the $40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lane, would you call the roll, please?
Nathan Luna.
Yes.
Nathan Sanders.
Yes.
Chris Singleton.
Yes.
Curtis George.
Yes.
Eddie Mears.
Yes.
Brent Brandon.
Yes.
Randy Gannon.
Yes.
Crystal Alexander. Yes. Tony Burnett.
Yes.
Motion carried. Just for all involved, that will stop November the 8th. It says in the resolution. Number 10, recommendation of naming bridge number 085R14500131, log mile 9433, the Roger Turney Bridge.
Make a motion, recommending naming the bridge for attorney.
Got a motion to send a recommendation to the state, what it is, to name the bridge Roger Turney Bridge. Do I have a second? Got a second? Any discussion? If not, call the roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Chris Singleton,
Yes.
Curtis Stewart,
Yes.
Eddie Mears.
Yes.
Rick Brandon,
Yes.
Randy Gannon,
Yes.
Crystal Alexander. Yes. Tony Burnett.
Yes.
Right. Moving right on to number 11, approve resolution 2024-15, creating property cleanup endowment fund from SRM zoning compliance fee. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve resolution 2024-15, which creates a property cleanup endowment fund.
Do I have a second? Second. Any discussion?
This fund would kind of force the people that have got the things in their yard that our BZA says they need to clean up. This furthers that along to force the hand of this.
Well, the court actually forces the hand. We go to court, there's a court process that we have to go through. There's several letters that have to go out, time period to clean it up. We have to notice them properly, and then a certain time period passes, we have to go before the court to get a court order to do it. And then, once we have that court order, then we have to front the funds to clean it up. Until we get that judgment ratio as a lien.
How many current pieces of property do we have right now that need cleaning up that have not been in court?
My understanding is the land use administrator has about 6 dozen that have been refused to clean up for the past 2 or so years.
And I have done some studying on this and made some phone calls to other counties, on how this is done. And this has to go through the civil court system. We have 6 pieces of property. I'm all about having people clean up their stuff. We're talking about a man part-time, 6 pieces of property. We're gonna tie up this kind of money. Take care.
Can we not, if this is approved, is like Mr. Burnett was saying, tying up this type of money, once we kind of get established and we see where this is going, can we not come back as a commission and kind of reallocate this?
Yes, if you'll notice them in the resolution. No other expenditures than those specifically detailed to your end. And I would add that a significant portion of the interest derived off the principal would go to the resolution. Goes to being able to hire a code compliance officer part-time to be able to pick up these issues as they come about, as well to your question, Mr. Burnett. But beyond that, then nothing else can be done without this body's approval. So this body controls that fund and reallocate, do something else with that money. Just simply by resolution, bringing it back with a budget amendment. And that's the last paragraph of the resolution. Further result.
And the reason that I ask that is due to refer to this wheel tax. In over 40 years, the intent was something else, but somebody else created something. I just want this to be clear that, yeah, this body, if the commission, whoever, can come back, okay, wait a minute, we're putting too much into this now. We could utilize some of this somewhere else. But later on, that's for later on.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
do we know how much we're putting into this fund? Anybody?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Do we know how much we're putting into this fund? How much are we putting into this fund initially?
I think that at this time, that's subject to attorney-client privilege.
Still in litigation?
It is not yet in litigation.
Okay.
We have executive session. Some commissioners relate to.
Could I suggest something? Y'all, man. If it please the commission, what about, it's possible to table this, correct? To the next month?
Table anything.
So it's just one thing.
I move we table it.
I got a motion table, got a second?
Got a motion and have a second.
Did you second?
Will you withdraw your second?
Now, any discussion
Do
on
you
the
have
table?
to, you don't have to withdraw the original motion if it's just being tabled, do you? Like, there's a motion and second to pass, but that doesn't have to be withdrawn, we can just table it.
Should be able to.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
So I made a motion to table.
All right, I got a second. Any discussion about that? Who seconded?
Nobody seconded it yet.
Nobody seconded yet.
I think he seconded it, the original motion. Nobody seconded it.
I didn't second it.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah. You second, second. All right. Call the roll.
Yes.
Nathan Sanders.
No.
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 Chris Singleton.
Yes.
Kurt Stewart.
Yes.
Eddie Meyer.
Yes.
Frank Brandon.
Yes.
Randy Gannon.
Yes, I think this needs a little bit more discussion. Yes.
Crystal Alexander.
Yes.
Tony Burnett.
Yes.
Table till next month. All right, brings us to number 12, consideration and approval to purchase property.
I make a motion to authorize the county executive to purchase property from certain funds that are earmarked from the jail fund.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Nathan Lane.
Yes.
Nathan Sanders.
Yes.
Chris Singleton.
Yes.
Kurt Stewart.
Yes.
Eddie Meyer.
Yes.
Frank Brandon.
Yes.
Randy Gannon.
Yes.
Crystal Alexander. Tony Burnett.
Yes.
Number 13, approve ARP funds for courtroom improvements. Now,
So, all of this wood work we had done in here, Frank Matthews did it for us. We paid for it out of the ARP funds, and of course, I always get your approval on that. So I'm asking for the approval, it was $5,340. If you don't want me to pay for it out of ARP, we can reimburse the fund for that money, but We did go ahead and pay it out of that, so I just want to get your approval.
How much ARP money we got?
We're a little under 100,000,
Oh, okay.
that's unallocated.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve ARP funds for courtroom improvements.
Second.
We got a motion to approve ARP funds for courtroom improvements, duly seconded, any discussion? Call roll.
Nathan Lane,
Yes.
Nathan Sanders,
Yes.
Chris Singleton,
Yes.
Curtis George,
Yes.
Eddie Mears,
Yes.
Rick Brandon,
Yes.
Randy Gannon,
Yes.
Crystal Alexander. Yes. Tony Burnett.
Yes.
All right, brings us to number 14. Approved water tap for Moretown Fire Department. Chief's here with us, and, what this is about, y'all run off the well, correct?
Yep.
If you run off the well, they don't have a water tap there. They plan on building another building there, if I'm not mistaken.
We got a 30 by 40 building that we got framed up in the metal here the next week or so. That we built, we're adding, our goal this next year is, once we get our funds built back up, it'll have 2 handicap accessible bathrooms on it. We're building it with, 3 garage doors around it, so we can get over ventilation during our fireworks and keep them out of put sprinkler systems in. But we'll also use it for fundraisers, or if we have a disaster or something like that, hey, we'll have a place that the building's, size of the building and what we got in, we can run it off of a 10,000 watt generator that we've got, so that if something happened with the city water, we would still have, you know, bathrooms and electricity and everything in that building to use for people if we needed to in an emergency situation. So that's kind of what we're doing right now.
I have researched it, and a tap is $2,500. But, they're gonna have 2 buildings on there, and it suggested to me, that the $2,500 tap might work, but it'd be better to go with $3,000 tap, it's got one each out. To supply both buildings.
Do we have funds set aside budget for it?
Capital outlay.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion to approve, we got a second, any discussion?
$3,000.
Is that motion for the 3,000?
That's for the $3,000.
For the tap.
Come out of capital outlay.
Any discussion? Call for it.
Nathan Lane,
Yes.
Nathan Sanders,
Yes.
Chris Singleton,
Yes.
Yes.
Eddie Mears,
Yes.
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 Crystal Alexander.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 15, approved Blake O'Neill Park and Rec Board and Eileen Smith to the IDB Board.
Make a motion to approve Blake O'Neill and Eileen Smith to the respective boards.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve, any discussion? Call.
Yes.
Nathan Sanders,
Yes.
Chris Singleton,
Yes.
Yeah.
Eddie Mears,
Yes.
Rick Brandon,
Yes.
Randy Gannon,
Yes.
Crystal Alexander.
Yes.
Tony Burnett.
Yes.
Diane, before I go to you, if you would be so kind, can I do something else? I've got a lady here by the name of Kristen Ware with Our Medicare Network. She wants someone to introduce herself to the commission and stuff, if you would. If the commission's okay, y'all all right with it?
Yes, and I did not anticipate that. Thank you. My name's Kristen Ware. I'm over at McMinnville. So I'm with Air Medicare Network. Air Evac, you guys familiar with Air Evac? Okay, so Air Evac is based in Manchester. I cover the base in Manchester and also based in Lewisburg. So I've been here for about almost 8 years. And just in the last couple of weeks, and I don't know if you know this or not, but we actually signed the first call agreement with this county a couple of weeks ago. So that's a change here. Now, I'm not on the care side, I'm on the membership side. So we actually offer a membership, it's gonna sound silly, kind of like Sam's or Costco, that makes your flight zero out of pocket. But I'm your local person. And there'd been kind of some discussion about the possibility to maybe offer it to the Newton County employees. My county, actually we've been doing payroll deduct for a long time, and we just jumped from doing payroll deduct to actually paying for it as a benefit, for everybody, so. But that membership actually makes reflect zero out of pocket and covers the entire family. So there's just some information there for you. And thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, brings us to the finance department.
Okay, so we'll have two resolutions. Number three, of course, we have Judge Cowan has a full-time employee now, but she was part-time, so she went on the insurance, so I've got to put that in her budget. And then the sheriff's department, he has that incentive pay, that recruitment and retention grant that he gets, he's gotten, I guess last year was the first year. He's already spent 7 out of that this year, and I only budgeted 5, so I'm just gonna add another 5. But, so it's for employees who complete this certain training, they get paid for that, and it's a grant, so we get reimbursed. So that's number 4.
Move to approve resolution BA 2324-4.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve resolution BA 23/24-4. Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Actually, I do have a question.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be 24-25?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's it. That's right.
Yeah, 24, 25.
I just want to make sure
Thank you for catching that.
I'll be on the internet.
Good job, Commissioner Williams.
At least not for that.
Okay, so number 5 is another grant that the sheriff gets at the Tennessee Highway Safety. I think the O stands for office, do you know, Tony? But he got, I think it's usually $5,000, he got $10,000. And we're putting that in Fund 171. And then I gave you the spreadsheet, Roy Sullivan, when that mobile command trailer burned a few years back, he got $30-something thousand in insurance, and he's slowly spending it. I didn't budget the rest of it this year because I thought he'd spend it last year, but he did. So he's got $48.97 left of that, and I'm just putting it in the budget so he can hopefully get that spent this year.
I move to approve BA 24-25.
Second.
Got a motion to approve BA 24/25-5. Second. Any discussion? All in favor, aye. All opposed?
And then on your financial report, where's that percentage spreadsheet is on top. Everything is, it's in line except, you'll notice that service is showing 98%, and that's because we've moved that $100,000 to the wheel tax fund, so we didn't pay. So that's why that budget's entirely spent. The rest of them are good. The cash flow statements are in there, the summary financial. I also have a spreadsheet that shows sales tax, since we have 3 months of sales tax revenue after the rate increase. This shows you where we are. So we, and the general fund and solid waste fund, we're right on target with what we budgeted. The schools, they didn't over budget on that because that raises their MOE. So they went ahead and budgeted $1.5 million, but they'll probably get $1.9 million from the increase on that. So yeah, it's right on target where we thought it would be. And then I gave you all a copy of the wire transfer to show you that the loan is actually paid off. So, and that's all I have.
All right. I have got one more thing. Got announcements I just want to talk about. Last Monday, I got a call. We had put in for a emergency operations center on a grant. We have gotten that grant for $1,980,000. to build a new building. And at the same time, come in with grant is, we got now that 1,980,000, we voted on, been about 4 months ago, it comes with a close to 200,000, ours is 10%. 10%, for a $2 million grant, that's pretty good. For something you need anyway. It came also with a $100,000 grant, that's no match. That's, just money that's coming in that replaces computers at the library, senior center, save, I forgot where all, just at different places around the county. So we got that, and I got a call this Monday, and we had put in for a new skid steer at the dump. I call it the convenience center, that sounds better. At the convenience center, and we got it. And we getting a $60,000 skid steer. Our part's $11,600. Our skid steer over there was getting bad, it's getting old, and so we'll have a brand new in here before too long. My plans is, I hope, is to keep the old skid steer, put this little money in it and use it within the county for things we need. For things that we usually have to hire. So, that's good news. And I'm very thankful for that. I thank the Lord. He blesses us with that. Anybody else?
Who's putting in for these grants?
We had a team put in for the 1,980,000 with UCDD and the $100,000 one. Me, I put in for the one with Lisa Luck on the skid steer. $100,000 one, all, it and the $1,980,000 one, we put in as a team, and I'll tell you how it come about, and I'm gonna go ahead and give him a big bunch of the credit for it, was Chris Townsend with DTC. Came to me and made me aware of that grant, of both of those grants, didn't he, and he made me aware of that, and we got a hold of UCDD, and they wrote the grant, and we applied for it, and by the grace of God, we got it. I think that's a very neat thing. It'll allow 911 to be in the center of town and everything. So it's gonna be a great asset to the county.
Make a motion to adjourn.
A motion adjourned. A second. Second. All in favor, aye. All opposed.
That's right. Thank you.
I learned what not to do.
Years ago. We need to. And we're trying to put. So our, you know, 250th anniversary comes in next year on Saturday, no, not next year, the 26th on Saturday. So I'm playing the band, and if y'all think because I want it to grow and get better. I mean, we just did fireworks and we're trying to help us, you know, with that. I'm talking. Well, but I'm some papers and I'm trying to get some professional.
Permitted area.
That's how he started. I'll be, I think, 10 years after he met. And I've been there, every time I go to Florida, maybe when we fly these different kinds. And I've got he knows the people who do this. I'm gonna try to get them here that Saturday. And I'm trying to get enough cups donated to give all the kids that come to take that day. You know, so I'm so you know, let's say the county is you know, 16,000. And that's a big shit. And so this year, we picked up 2 weeks response. I'm actually going to be on the I'm trying to make sure that I don't want this good. I can't get much bigger than the front. I can get back to work. I should get stuff out here, but I can't.
I was gonna say,
I need the hospital and the jail. I'm all the time, but because you can only be with him. Well, I think I need that house is that's gonna be fine too. Sitting everywhere, and all the alders sitting there, stuff that you pull one out of the way to that. I know it is, but how far can it get? They can still, can they still take the color? You know, and I guess that's my only thing, you know, well, they, you know, because Beth already tells me to clean up around the house, and I don't need somebody else coming in to tell me that thing. That's a woman thing. Well, I'm not telling her, I'm just gonna